What's going on? Oh, that's the aftermath. Amir Khan versus Kell Brook. Thanks for tuning in. Moments before the fight, man. Now, this fight has been a really good build-up. I've been watching a few clips today, and I saw, mainly the gloves are off. It's always entertaining to watch that, and that was a great show between those two. It was a funny one actually. Yeah, just thinking about it, it's making me laugh now. So I mean, it was a good build up, and most people think that this fight has been delayed for too long, but I disagree with that. Both of these guys have fought, great contenders, great challengers, great champions. I mean, you look at a guy like Khan, going up to 155 to challenge Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? That's a big deal. Then you look at a guy like Kell Brook challenging the guy that's most avoided, Golovkin. These guys have fought all the best. Spence, Crawford. Like I just finished saying, Canelo, Golovkin. The list goes on. And they have fallen short against those guys. So I believe, this is the fight for them to have as now. To challenge each other to see where they are in terms of rankings, in terms of their career. Now they're both in their mid-30s, I believe, and they both have similar knockouts and things like that. Similar knockout percentages and like I said, they've both fought top guys. They've both been tested. But this is the real test, Against those other guys, they were unable to come away with the win. So I believe this fight here is the real test to see where they're at. If they should continue fighting, if they should continue boxing, This is the fight right now. Now, it's definitely one to watch. I think it's going to be a explosive fight. Amir Khan brings that to the table, and Kell Brook is a guy that he wants to exchange. He's waiting for the exchange. You see him against Spence. He rocks Spence. You know what I mean? And Spence, Errol Spence, he's one of the most balanced fighters out there, in terms of his balance is great, in the division. This is why he's so good at what he does, because he's always got great balance. When he jumps in and out of the pocket, he knows where to stand, or he knows where to be when he comes back in. His balance is always good. So, Brook was able to rock Spence, and but in that fight you could see that Kell Brook was really he was getting, I would say that he was getting I'll just park this up, man. You parked it up. Okay. I was saying that he was getting really broken down, from the body shots, Spence. And this is the key for Khan to beat Brook. I think in the exchange, Amir Khan's a guy that comes forward. He'll come forward, he'll run in with combinations. It looks like he's running, or I'd say step forward with combinations. Similar to what, Pacquiao used to do. He used to come forward with combination punches and then land with a third or fourth punch. This is what Khan does. Amir Khan is good at at resetting and moving. So when after the exchange, he's good at resetting. He's good at movement. With Kell Brook, I don't think he's too good at been on the back foot as good as Khan, in my opinion. But I believe that Khan's chin, I mean, you saw what Canelo done to him. But I mean, that is Canelo after all, and he did go up in weight. But, it shows that he can get knocked out like that. When you saw Brook against Spence, it was a real tough fight, and he did, like I said, he rocked Spence. And Spence didn't knock him down. I mean, knock him out. He didn't finish him off by knockout. Brook actually ended up taking a knee. I believe that his eye was injured or something like that. Similar to the Dubois injury, when he fought George. So, I mean, Kell Brook is no easy walkover here. And if they both have bad intentions, which I believe they do, and they're going for, a war, as Khan says that he wants, he wants a war. If that's what he wants, man, I believe that Brook may catch him. I believe that Brook may, hurt him. But he's going to need to hurt him to beat Khan, because Khan's going to keep coming forward. He said that when the gloves are off. He said that you can't fight going backwards. And you saw that he can't fight. I wouldn't say he can't fight going backwards, but I think that he can't take the pressure of being in that situation where he's getting hit. Another example, when he fought Crawford, Crawford came out swinging, and he was unable to retaliate towards that. He wasn't able to counter it or anything. He was just going backwards, trying to move out of the way, but getting caught by numerous shots. And that made the referee stop the fight. So I mean, Khan coming forward towards Brook, could be trouble for him in the early stages, because Brook is expecting this to happen. He's already had that problem with Crawford, where he came forward straight away. So I think that Brook's going to try to make sure that that doesn't happen. But I believe that Khan's speed and his speed and his volume of punches could be the difference here. But we will see. But like I said, I think that Brook does have more power too. I may be wrong, but just me, like what I said about him rocking Spence, I think that he will trouble Khan if they do have a war exchange. So I believe that Khan really does need to do what he does best in the exchange. Reset, move around, man. Use the jab, things like that, and break him down to the body. Learn off the Spence fight of how Spence broke down Brook going to the body. And if he can do that, man, make his engine slow down throughout the fight and then push him back and finish him off, man, then he will be successful. But I think that Brook's power and his, his determination to win, I mean, they both are determined to win, but I think that Kell Brook, I think that he will pull this off. I think that he will make it a dog fight. He will make sure that Khan doesn't reset too much. He will go after Khan, and I believe that he will knock him down. But that's just my opinion. It is a tough fight. It is a 50-50 fight. It just depends what happens on this fight. But that's my take on it. Man. Let me know yours. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think of it, man. I'm looking forward to the fight for sure. I'm going to tune in. But let me know your take, man. Drop a comment. And look forward to hearing back from you, man. Peace, man. Enjoy fight weekend. Have a good one, man. God bless. I'm out. Peace.